Hey guys, Dan Heilman back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about Ethereum, Bitcoin, and some cycle lows. So we have seen some basically ranging just between, this will be probably be a pretty quick short video, just because I kind of reviewed a lot of this yesterday morning. So we're just going to kind of go through it again. But we've been ranging in between these two lines here, between 106 and about 91,800. So my prediction is we do have a bull moon coming. So if you haven't seen some of my other videos, there's kind of this phenomenon where when you get a full moon, the price usually goes up pretty quickly. So what we're seeing right now is just what I think could potentially happen. So we could see this kind of wave going back up here. Now, some people are also predicting that cycle lows will happen on March 1st. So potentially we could see a retest of this. We could even see, a little bit of a greater high and then one last big dump scare before. And this could go wherever. This could hit, here. This could hit here. This could hit, even all the way down here. It also could just, maybe only pull back to here, and then we could just break out and be out of here for good. So this is kind of like my base case on what's going to happen. I think we might see some price. Definitely, we could. We were in this line as well, so maybe this is a good idea. Come down here, come up here. This could be anywhere in this range, maybe even just kind of same thing here, back down to here, and boom, out of here. But I also want to talk about Ethereum, because Ethereum is, usually kind of leading. I thought this was funny too. When your last $20 gets rugged, but at least the stress is gone, and it's, just hanging out, staring at the water. Anyways, so Ethereum has been trading in this channel for quite some time now. You can see this midpoint of the channel, the bottom point, and then the top point. So right now we kind of have a reverse head and shoulders, and potentially could break out to $20,000 would be absolutely insane. People have been loading up on Ethereum. All of, big buyers and whales have just been buying a crap ton of Ethereum. Even the, President Trump's organization who buys a bunch of crypto, they've been buying millions and millions of dollars of Ethereum every day. And usually Ethereum is what starts the breakout for altcoins. So that would be massive. And we have basically the most amount of shorts like ever. I posted it in my Discord. If you want to join my Discord, feel free. The link is below, but I was posting this yesterday. Posted this and this right here. Yeah. Epic short squeeze, possibly. So basically the most amount of shorts in history on Ethereum right now. It's a massive number. So I mean, look at that. That's quite insane. These are multiple years. 2024, 2022. There's never been shorts. This many shorts in the last, 3-4 years. But this usually means when you get this one-sided that the market's going to go the opposite direction, right? So people are loading up on ETH. The shorts are, I don't know why you would short right now, honestly. It might be big money, maybe hedging their bet, maybe. So they open up a short and they just buy a bunch of spot, and then, they're kind of protected either way. But I don't know. Let's go look at ETH. Let's see what we got going on here. This is what we got going on. So we're on the daily chart. We've kind of just been ranging between, let me put some lines on the chart. We've kind of just been ranging between this 4,000 level. Let me make this white, and this really down here about 2,200. I mean, that's a massive range, right? I mean, if you look at that, what is that range? That's 84% pump and 45% dump. So we've kind of just been ranging for this last year between these two areas. We did see a massive volume wick, and if you'll notice that we've kind of did this earlier, right? So we did this last year where we had this big wick, and you can see the volume is about the same. So a lot of volume down, and then, but look at this daily candle on Ethereum. It's quite insane. This is one of the biggest daily candles I've ever seen. Look at this. I mean, the price went down almost 30% on Ethereum and then rocketed right back up. That is a really good sign for the bullish case, because you can see this one, right? The price dumped like crazy and then pushed hard, but it only bounced, was that 20%? And this one bounced 35%. So it was a much bigger bounce. The volume was on the green candle. Well, I guess it turned green barely, so it was pretty much the same as this one. But and then the price kind of sold off a little bit. You can see this where it wicked down. The price kind of sold, went back up, and then so it went up here, and then it kind of wicked back down. I don't know, 8%. So this wicked back down 11%. So we've already done the same pullback, and we are getting supported by this line here pretty well. So I think we could see a massive pump coming for Ethereum. Now, a lot of people are kind of saying that we're just waiting for the Fed to start quantitative easing, which could happen soon. It could happen at the end of this year, could not happen at all this year. So if you're kind of waiting for that, I don't know that that's going to happen, but maybe Jerome Powell will tell us something in a couple hours here. So I don't know, we'll see what's going on. We have a bunch of information coming this week. It's going to be a really big week for the Fed, as I said yesterday. But yeah, I think we're going to see some big pumps by Ethereum, in my opinion. Obviously I could be right, could be wrong. We'll see what happens. But usually Ethereum is what kind of starts the altcoin run. If we look at Bitcoin dominance, we're kind of just hovering here near the top, right above this last top. We did see this massive wick. I don't know that we're going to come all the way back up here. That would mean probably more pain for altcoins, unless we just see a massive pump again. When this goes up, it doesn't necessarily mean that alts are selling off. It could just mean they're also pumping, but not as much as Bitcoin. So we'll see what happens there. Others market, this is all the cryptos besides the top 10. It's kind of just been doing nothing for the last 5 days. Kind of the same thing as even like the Bitcoin price, if we're over here, right? Bitcoin price kind of just done nothing. Oh, that's weekly. Daily, kind of just done nothing, right? Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4 days where the close is exactly 96.6. It's just very interesting, very interesting. So yeah, we'll see what happens here. Looking forward to getting some more action in the market here. We kind of just been selling off for a while. Tariffs are kind of, I think, just scaring people off. Let's look at the stock market. What do we got for pre? All right, we got a little tiny pump on the pre-market. So usually when the S&P 500 pumps a little bit, that usually means that Bitcoin is going to pump. Yeah, you can even see here that spot or ETF Bitcoin is already in the pre-market a little bit higher, has a little bit more demand. So we'll see what happens here with Ethereum as well. And yeah, I talked about Litecoin the other day. I have a lot of Litecoin that I'm way down on because the trust price action does not follow the spot at all. I'm up a lot since I bought, but the price has gone down. So I think maybe this Litecoin trust, we might see some increase in, because they have actually said that they're going to convert this into the Litecoin ETF if it gets approved. So that'll be interesting, and we'll see what happens there. So okay, well, that's going to be pretty much it for the video. Just wanted to kind of go through Ethereum, some predictions on kind of what I think the cycle will do. This is obviously a guess, and an educated guess, I guess, at best, right? So we'll kind of see what happens here. A lot of people are saying maybe March 1st for a cycle low. Again, so this could be anywhere in this area. Maybe just test the bottom of that, which we haven't seen in a while, but we did test that a couple times down here. So maybe we just finally test the bottom of that. Maybe we just come up here. Yeah, and we'll see what happens. I'm going to try to clear some of my leverage trades. So if you do want to trade on Bitunix, I have some links below to a couple different exchanges. I'm down on a lot of my trades, but they're coming back now a little bit compared to the other day. So I'm going to start closing some of these, de-risking a bit once they get back even. So I have links below for Bitunix and BTCC and BYDFi. There's a exclusive trading competition in BYDFi, which with some basically free rewards, because I doubt many people will enter because everyone's scared about leverage, and rightfully so. Leverage can be very scary. I'm down literally 40 grand right now, so not very enjoyable at the moment, but I'm thinking they'll come back. I'm going to try to close some of them if we get a nice little pump, because I am going to protect myself in case we see a big dump March, and then we might rocket to, who even knows, we might just hit up here to 125k or 150k, or we might see some massive pumps out of here, because we're there's not a lot of Bitcoin going around. I need to make another Bitcoin video soon. I've been covering altcoins just because, my altcoin videos get the most views, right? So that's kind of just what I've been making. But if you want to make any video suggestions, feel free to join the Discord. You can put, video suggestions in here. I've basically made a video on all of the suggestions so far. Feel free to join the Discord, use my links below, and have a great day, everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed the content. If you did, hit the like, hit the subscribe button. Basically 99% of the people watching my videos are not subscribed to the channel, so if you made it this far, maybe consider hitting that subscribe button. Have a great day, everyone. See you guys.